Welcome to K-Zone. Today, we will share about which multinational companies that support Israel's aggression. Let's start. It's important to approach discussions about geopolitics and conflicts with sensitivity and accuracy. The topic of Israel's actions in the Middle East is complex and often polarizing, with diverse perspectives on the matter. Accusing multinational companies of supporting aggression can be a delicate matter, as their involvement may vary and be subject to interpretation. Multinational companies often engage in business activities across the globe, and their operations in any particular country may not necessarily be an endorsement of that country's political actions. However, some companies have faced criticism for their business relationships in regions affected by conflict, including the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. One example is Caterpillar Incorporated, an American multinational corporation that manufactures construction and mining equipment. Caterpillar has faced scrutiny for selling equipment used in the construction of Israeli settlements in the West Bank. Critics argue that the expansion of settlements is a contentious issue as it is seen by many as an obstacle to the peace process. Similarly, Hewlett-Packard, HP, has been a focus of attention due to its subsidiaries' involvement in providing technology and services to the Israeli government. HP has faced criticism for its role in developing and maintaining a biometric identification system used in the Israeli-controlled West Bank. Critics argue that such technologies are used to control the movement of Palestinians and may contribute to the infringement of their rights. Another company that has faced criticism is Airbnb. In 2018, Airbnb initially announced plans to delist properties located in Israeli settlements in the West Bank from its platform. However, it reversed this decision following legal and political pressure, drawing criticism from human rights advocates who argue that the settlements are illegal under international law. It is crucial to note that these examples do not necessarily imply direct support for aggression, but they highlight the ethical considerations that arise when multinational companies operate in regions of conflict. Companies often assert that their operations aim to promote economic development and provide opportunities for local communities. It's also important to acknowledge that there are companies that operate in Israel for purely economic reasons and do not necessarily support or endorse any particular political stance. Israel has a thriving technology sector, and many multinational companies, especially in the tech industry, have established research and development centers or partnerships in the country. Moreover, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is a deeply rooted and sensitive issue, and opinions about the actions of various entities involved can vary widely. Some argue that economic engagement with Israel can be a means of fostering dialogue and cooperation, while others emphasize the importance of responsible business practices that do not contribute to human rights abuses or violations of international law. International efforts to address the Israeli-Palestinian conflict often involve calls for companies to conduct due diligence to ensure that their activities do not contribute to or benefit from human rights abuses or violations of international law. Socially responsible investment practices and ethical considerations are increasingly important for companies facing pressure to align their operations with global standards of corporate responsibility. In conclusion, Accusations of support for aggression should be approached with caution and based on accurate information. While some multinational companies have faced criticism for their operations in Israel, it's crucial to consider the complex nature of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the various perspectives involved. Responsible business practices, transparency, and engagement in dialogue can be important factors in navigating the challenges associated with operating in regions affected by conflict. Thanks for watching. Don't forget like, share and subscribe.